Hello and welcome to Bicara Teknologi. I'm your host Tito Sugiharta. Today we are tackling the growing risk of sophisticated fraud that is challenging the insurance sector. As the industry accelerates its digital transformation, fraudsters are finding new ways, vulnerabilities making detection harder, and the losses bigger. The question is, how can insurers fight back against this evolving threat? Joining me today is an expert that advises insurance companies globally on this very challenge, Mr. Nilanjan Mukherjee, Head of Global Insurance and Advisory Team from SAS. Nils, great to have you here.
Thank you, Tito.
In your role at SAS, you are at the forefront of deploying advanced analytic and AI solutions, right, to combat financial crime and high-risk behavior in insurance. We are eager to hear from you your global perspective on how data and machine learning are becoming the insurer's most powerful tools in the preventing massive financial leakage and also maintaining solvency.
Pleasure, Tito. It's crucial time for the industry, and I look forward to discussing how we can turn massive volumes of data into actionable intelligence against fraud and risk.
Yeah. Nils, before we are talking about the AI and all the advanced technology, I want to start with the bigger picture. Insurance has always been rely on trust, right? Trust that the claim will be served properly, trust from the customer that they will provide the accurate information, right? But now as the industry becoming more digital and trust is being challenged in the new ways. From what you see across market, how this digital transformation changing the landscape for the insurers today?
Digital transformation is fundamentally accelerating everything, right? So more online claims, which require faster processing, more data, streaming from various different data source points, and crucially, faster processes, leading to intense operational pressure to deliver instant automated decisions while we have to maintain security.
Yeah. With all this change, more automation, more customer touch point, right? I imagine that the risk profile is also elevated. What new risks are emerging as the insurance more deeper into this digital transformation?
See, speed creates vulnerability, right? So we are seeing major challenges with identity risk, verifying who is on the other side of the screen. We see increasing threats of data misuse and, most concerningly, sophisticated attempts at automated claim manipulation by bad actors who quickly learn digital loopholes. Fraud attempts are simply now executed much faster.
And this bring us to the topic that really become the concern of every insurance right now, which is fraud, right? It has always existed, but today it feels bigger, more sophisticated and more difficult to spot. How significant is the fraud problem right now in the industry, especially in the market like Indonesia?
The problem is significant. Fraud typically represents 5 to 10% of the total claims payout globally. And this leads to direct financial losses, it drives up claim ratios, and then unfairly increases premium for honest customers. Sophistication means insurers are often paying out fraudulent claims without even realizing that they have actually exposed to fraud.
So what kind of fraud you see most often happening, whether in motor, health insurance or life?
We see classic fraud now evolving. In motor, it's frequently staged accidents and exaggerated claims, often coordinating multiple parties. In health, it's sophisticated provider fraud, like you see for upcoding or billing for non-existent services. And we also see frequent internal fraud, such as agent fraud and highly coordinated collusion networks, like that link policyholders, providers, and sometimes even internal staff.
That sounds more complex now, right? Are fraudulent getting more coordinated, or are the fraud detection is simply not flying in situation right now?
Yeah, it's a combination. I think the fraudsters have formed highly organized technology-enabled fraud rings, as we call it. But the primary failure point is the detection system itself. Reliance on manual static rules, a limited set of if this then that, like our if-else statements, right? These rules are easily learnt and bypassed, meaning detection is always lagging, and they cannot scale to the speed of the digital operations.
Yeah, this set the stage into a bigger question actually. If the traditional rule-based approach is not working anymore, what role of AI or advanced analytic can play in helping insurers to stay ahead in this situation?
Yeah, so AI is introducing necessary intelligence to move beyond static rules, right? And they use a multi-layer approach. So what we combine rules, which is still the first line of defense, and it's still important for basic compliance. But then you have anomaly detection, which are like statistical models to find claims that are simply weird or unusual. Then you have machine learning, predictive models that score every single claim based on hundreds of factors for its probability of fraud. Now, the new addition is network analysis, and this is crucial because what it does is it identifies hidden correlations and connections between people, addresses, phones, and providers to expose the underlying fraud rings and networks.
Yeah. Could you walk through us on the typical scenario whenever the transaction happening, how the claim that being submitted can be flagged as a fraudulent transaction?
Yeah, certainly. So let's say a new claim is submitted. In milliseconds, the system scores it using the underlying machine learning model. It then runs a network analysis query to see if the claimant, the repair shop, and the witnesses are linked to any known suspicious network. Now, let's say if the score is high, then a flag is raised. The alert is being sent to the investigator. Now, this alert isn't just a flag. It is actually a priority ranked case file with a visual network map and reason codes that actually correlate to suspected behavior. And only then a human intervenes, which ensures that genuine claims are processed instantly and without any delay.
I understand SAS has 100 of pre-built rules, machine learning models, and network analysis. Right? What makes this approach is more effective to handle fraudulent system?
So it boils down to three things primarily, right? So it is speed, accuracy, and as we discussed, network visibility. See, we process claims in real time, matching the speed of the actual digital commerce. The machine learning models are, offering higher accuracy, drastically reducing false positives, meaning fewer honest customers are delayed for their claim processing. And the network analysis is giving the insurer network level understanding, revealing the organized nature of the crime, which honestly the manual systems simply cannot see.
And then on the operational side, how this AI actually can improve the investigator day-to-day activities?
See, it transforms their job from just being a data entry level job to more or less searching to strategic investigation, right? AI provides automated evidence gathering, assembling all relevant policy information, claims data, and network data into one consolidated view. It provides alert prioritization so that they can focus on only high-value cases. We are even integrating right now AI photo checks using computer vision to spot manipulated images or inconsistencies in accident claims.
Okay. Now, beyond fraud, how does AI help insurers grow, right? Especially in the area of customer analytics, customer intelligence, personalized offers, all this stuff, retention?
Yeah, so the same analytical infrastructure that we are talking about is also a growth engine, right? Because by having a clear view of risk, you can segment customers more accurately. This will lead to the next best offer recommendation at the right time. They can use predictive modeling for renewal optimization to identify customers which are likely to lapse and then offer targeted retention strategies. Ultimately, that increases customer lifetime value by ensuring good, profitable customers stay with you.
With the rest of the deepfake technology and also generative AI, what the new type of fraud that insurance should prepare in the next few years?
With the emergence of deepfake, the threats are becoming synthetic. Now, insurers must prepare for synthetic identities, fully fabricated customer profiles that are created by AI. We will see highly sophisticated, manipulated documents and medical records generated by deepfake technology, making it almost impossible to differentiate what is real and what is fake without advanced forensic tools. We are moving towards a world of automated AI-driven fraud networks.
And from a governance perspective, what should the insurance prioritize to ensure AI remains safe, explainable, and also compliant, particularly to the IFRS 17 and solvency in the insurance industry?
Yeah, so governance in general is paramount, right? The focus should be on explainability. Every decision must be traceable and justifiable to regulators, especially when you're denying a claim. Insurers need robust model governance frameworks to continuously monitor model accuracy, fairness, and prevent any model drift. And finally, traceability, one of my favorite topics. Maintaining a clear audit trail of data lineage and model usage is absolutely critical for compliance with any solvency or accounting standard like IFRS 17.
Okay. As we close, what would be your key message for the insurance leaders in Indonesia who want to start the AI-driven fraud management journey?
My advice is simple. Start now, don't wait, and don't view AI as an expensive overhaul. View it as a strategic necessity. Start small, focus on one high-impact line of business. Crucially, invest in data readiness and ensure that you combine the known stability of your rules with the power of machine learning and network analysis. Prioritize governance and explainability from day one, as we discussed, to rebuild trust in your new systems and your existing systems.
Thank you, Mr. Nilanjan, for
Thank
this
you.
invaluable insight into how AI is redefining the defense against the fraud and risk in the insurance world. Your perspective on both the current state and the future threat is very eye-opening. And thanks to everyone listening to Bicara Teknologi. We hope this conversation helped you navigate the digital landscape and see you in the next episode. Thank you.